All right, hey, what's up, everyone? Here we are, hole number 5. Now, this is going to be a wind-specific hole, but last year we were able to go for this one, so I wouldn't be surprised to see it like that again. So let's just see. Yep, sure enough. Now, this is a very wind-specific shot when you do it like this. You'll typically want to keep that wind up. Now, where I aim is going to be kind of the most important variable here. I really don't even know how much topspin I need. It's not a lot, though. It shouldn't be a lot. 1, 2 bars, maybe 3 tops would be my guess. You may be able to find a guide like this on from last year. I'm thinking something along the lines of there's only so much over here that you can aim, though. So I'm thinking something along the lines of this for a starter. And let's just see what this plays out like. So far, so good, but it may be too much topspin. Yep. So you can see I have a good line there. I'm behind the hole. That's a good starting point for you guys because it looks like I kind of had the land zone down. Keep in mind, you're going to have to play a lot of different versions of this. A 16 wind is going to play much different than a 19. You're going to have to alter those spins. It looks like, where I landed, perfect. That was almost as well scripted as the first of attempt but I remember, from last year, this is the way that I did it. And there's only so much you can go over there towards the left. So there is kind of like a reference aim that you kind of need to do, because it gets to a point that if you go too much, you're going to start to land short and you'll clip this rough off that first bounce. So that's something definitely you'll want to be a little bit mindful of. Now, even from this back here, this is going to be a very makeable shot. So there's 3-ish, there's 7-ish. Very small adjustment. That's probably 13, 14 per ring. We're going to just put this on the green. Kind of in here. If I can land around here. Right around 1 ring. Maybe just a tad more. So if we can get our perfect ball, as I was able to, there's a good chance that you can roll this down into the cup. Just put it, use it right on the very front of that green. You can see, getting down there is going to give you a very good chance. One of the biggest things that you'll want to avoid is kind of just winding up in this void. Biggest way to, really put yourself in harm's way is if you can't get this down. And you can see even going a little bit long is okay. You'll just want to avoid, this bunker over here. So you kind of got to get that perfect amount of curl, kind of similar to what I just did there. So pretty good first attempt. But keep in mind, don't play too statically from what I did. But you will need to kind of tweak my spin. You may even be able to, at sometimes, use backspin. But I would recommend, for most wind scenarios, probably, let's just, for instance, say I had a 16 wind there. My topspin that I used might have been spot on, or it may have been just a little bit too heavy, maybe a half bar off. But then there's going to be those times like the large wind that I just got where I could almost probably just go straight side spin. May even be able to use just a touch of backspin. I really don't remember all that much from last year, but this is a good starting point for you. Hopefully you guys are able to utilize that and make some tweaks and get some nice attempts. Biggest key is, play the wind specific shot. Don't get too fixated on what you're doing, because you really need to, and that's going to come with more attempts. If you can play this 15, 20 times this week, it's really going to give you an advantage on that, because you'll see a whole bunch of different scenarios and see how it's running out on a consistent basis. And just that'll help you with the slight tweaks that you need to do. So good luck. I'll see you guys on 6.